Hello, I am Abbas Saidi. I want to introduce you to the idea of the Storyboard plugin.
All right. This is the Storyboard plugin for Canva. It's a professional storyboard creator. I'll show you how it works. You can either select your image from the thumbnail section or draw your own illustration. I'm going to select a photo. For example, with this photo, by clicking this button, I can edit all the details related to that shot. For example, I can write a description for it and define my shot size. Also, the specific shot type, the particular lens type, the exact camera type, and absolutely everything else a director, a filmmaker, a motion graphic artist, a designer, or any kind of storyteller might possibly need. And likewise, by simply clicking on the new shot option, I can easily define a completely new and distinct shot, and as you can clearly see, all the various sections are fully editable and all the essential filmmaking definitions and parameters are comprehensively included within it. By clicking the save button, I can promptly save this new shot and immediately see it displayed here as a freshly created shot. I can then conveniently view all the intricate details side by side and also neatly arranged underneath each other, allowing me to thoroughly compare them together with great ease and precision. I am now going to the drawing section. I am certainly not a professional artist, and this demonstration is simply to show you precisely how this particular feature works. Here, within this interface, we can clearly observe that we have access to a versatile pen tool and an equally useful eraser tool. Furthermore, we are able to conveniently set the precise color of the pen and also easily edit its size to suit our specific needs and preferences. We can edit the pen size. We can erase everything. We can add a grid, zoom in, zoom out, and finally save our drawing as a new shot for the storyboard. I'm going to upload a few more new shots. And finally, I'll add a simple photo. When we get to the Apply section, here we can see an overall preview of our storyboard. We can adjust its height and view it live. For much longer and more detailed descriptions, or for various aesthetic purposes, we can precisely specify how many pages we truly want to utilize. There can be exactly 2 distinct storyboards per individual page. Alternatively, there can be just one storyboard per page, or even many more than that, and we can also conveniently have and easily view many different and varied templates. I'll select one example. As you can see, my storyboard is added to Canva with all its details, definitions, and specifications. We can also try out another template. For example, this template. Even if I define new shots, by simply clicking this convenient button, I can quickly create the very next shot. And as I click it several times, you can see that many shots are progressively added. I can then edit all of them. I can also add images. I can delete them if needed. And finally, I can export the entire storyboard I have. I copy it to the clipboard and give this code to whoever I want to have this storyboard. And in the end, you see a scene like this. The other person then imports that particular code, and it subsequently imports all of the associated data. As you can clearly see, the previous data that we had meticulously prepared has completely reappeared, just as expected. Thank you for your attention. Abbas Saidi.